Hello everyone. This video is continuation part of chapter genetics. In our previous video we were discussing about terminologies which Mendel used during his experiments. We discussed genotype and phenotype in our previous video. Now first we will try to know what is monohybrid cross and what is dihybrid cross. Monohybrid cross. Mono means one. So when we are studying the inheritance of only one characteristic, then it is called monohybrid cross. And if we will study of two characteristics at a time, then it is called dihybrid cross. Di means two. Why it was so fascinating that the Mendel had chosen pea plants only? Behind that there were three reasons. The first one, many varieties were available in alternative forms of a character. He saw many varieties in pea plants, so that is the one reason. Second, varieties were available in pure forms that bred true, that is produce the same type generation after generation. Third reason, peas are normally self-pollinated, but self-pollination could be prevented by removing corresponding reproductive parts, male part stamens and the female part carpels of the flower, and could as well be cross-pollinated artificially. So students, peas are normally self-pollinated. Self-pollination process occur in pea plants, but if we need cross-pollination in that artificially, then what we can do, in that situation we have to remove one reproductive part, that is either male part stamen or female part carpel. So after removing one reproductive part, there will be no self-pollination. So in that situation only cross-pollination will be there. Let's try to know what are the 7 pairs of contrasting features which Mendel studied in the pea plants and which had attracted Mendel to start working on it. These 7 pairs of contrasting features are color of flower, position of flower, the shape of seed, color of seed, length of plant, the shape of pea pods, color of pea pods. He found 2 different shapes of seeds in a particular variety of the pea plant only. One round shape, another one wrinkled shape. Then next character, color of seeds. In that he found 2 colors, yellow color seed, green color seed. Next, color of pods, green color pod, yellow color pod. Next, shape of pods, full pod and flat or constricted pod. Next, height, he saw 2 different heights in a particular pea plant. One tall plant, another one short plant. Next character was position of flowers. Here flower is present at leaf junction, that is axial position. Clear children? Axial position. Flowers which born in the axial of the leaves known as axillary flowers. So flowers present at axial position. And the second one was terminal flowers, means flowers present at the tip of the branches. And the last one was flower color, one purple and another one white color. So these are the 7 pairs of contrasting features of garden pea which had given an opportunity for the Mendel to start working on it, because there are different versions or the different versions of the traits are available in the same pea plant. So what Mendel started, he started doing his experiment with the monohybrid cross first. That is, he had started doing an experiment by studying the inheritance of only one single trait. How this trait is going to pass from one generation to another generation and how it is going to be expressed. Let's suppose if there is father and mother, father is having blue eye while mother is having black eye. So what is the coming generation will be having which color of the eye? So let's suppose this black eye is dominant. Then what a result will be? In the F1 generation or in the coming generation, it will be the offsprings, the individuals will be having of black eyes. That is, the dominant gene is going to express. If you see in a family there are most of the time you will see that if one of the grandparent will be having black eye and one of them will be having blue eye, the coming generation, let's suppose a boy from this couple which was born, this also have a dominant characteristic, that is the black eye only, and then he further inherited this trait into the next generation. Right, students? So that is what being studied in the monohybrid cross. Students, do you know what is F1? F1 means first filial generation. Filial generation means a cross between offsprings. The first, second and third generation of the offsprings are known as first filial, second filial and the third filial generation and are denoted by the symbol F1, F2 and F3 respectively. So filial generation means a cross between offsprings. So F1 is first filial generation. Let's talk about in the Mendel's term, let's talk about pea plants only. Monohybrid cross is a genetic cross between parents that differ in the alleles they possess for one particular gene. That's what we were talking about. Two different parents has been crossed, one with the black eye and the other one with blue eye, and one parent having two dominant alleles and the other parent will be having two recessive allele. Clear? Resulting offsprings, that is monohybrids, have one dominant and one recessive allele for that gene. So one allele will come from father and the other one will come from mother. So resulting offspring have one dominant and one recessive allele for that gene. Let's take an example here and try to understand what is this monohybrid cross that we were talking about. So what Mendel has done is he has taken a parent phenotype which is the color of a flower. So the two different flower colors he has taken and he has seen that the two different colors, that is purple, two different colors, that is purple and the white color flowers of pea plants, and he has found that the purple flower is dominant over the white flower. So as per his rule, he has written purple as capital P and for white as small p. Is it clear? So because this is a recessive character, you know that we write recessive character in small letter. So white is the recessive one. So that wise for this white we will write small p. So parent genotype we can say capital P and small p. Now the gametes which of being formed from these parents This is a male and this is a female. So the gametes which are being formed, male will produce sperm gametes. These are sperm gametes which contain capital P, and the second will also contain capital P, while the female gametes, that the ovum will contain small p and the small p gametes, right? When we are going to fertilize these, so the possible combinations of the offsprings which we can get in F1 generation, we will see capital P, small p, capital P, small p. Clear? Capital P, small p, capital P, small p. Clear? Now we will take from another one, capital P, small p, capital P, small p. So all are capital P, small p. So F1 genotype is capital P, small p. Genotype means this is not visible, right? This is just a genetic allelic representation of the gene. And F1 phenotype is what? Phenotype is something which is observable. So which allelic form is being expressed? Dominant one, that is the purple. So we see all the flowers are purple in the F1 generation. That what Mendel has seen in his experiment. So Mendel gave the law of dominance after this cross, monohybrid cross. He says that out of a pair of contrasting characters present together, like purple flower, white flower, only one is able to express itself while the other remains suppressed. The one that expresses is the dominant character, like purple flower, and the one unexpressed is the recessive, like white flower. The recessive character can express only when the pair consists of both recessives, that is homozygous recessive. Homozygous means similar. So homozygous recessive or similar recessive, like small p of white flower. So when the pair consists of both recessives, that is homozygous recessives, then only the recessive character can express, that is white color. So this is the law of dominance given by Mendel.